asked to say something about clowning in Kabul, meaning Kabul, Afghanistan. It both is the name of a movie made when we took 22 clowns from all 6 continents and 10 tons of aid to Afghanistan for 4 weeks, 6 months after the war started. Very powerful experience. As a war orphan growing up in the military, I have such an aversion to the use of military force to stop something. It's funny, when I thought about going over there as a clown, I would make jokes that bullets bounce off clowns, so we don't have to worry about our health. And no one was hurt. We could have been hurt. There was a movie made and one of the producers died in a car bomb, so it's not as if there was no sense of harm, but I don't think we felt harm. We wanted to take love not just to the hospitals and confinement areas, the amputation areas, and we did go to those places and saw real tragic things. I can remember in the Indira Gandhi Hospital in Kabul, wards where there were 3 starving children per bed, 8 beds to a room. That was the thing I blew up about the most. Maybe a lot because there were large stockpiles of food for the U.S. troops that were not being offered to the Afghanistan people. I think for me, as a physician, as a humanitarian, as a lover of people and a clown, whenever I hear of suffering in a particular area, a school shooting, whatever it is, I find myself wanting to take love there. And so I think when there is a natural disaster, and we have gone to big natural disasters in Haiti after the earthquake and Sri Lanka after the tsunami, that it's a large focus of suffering. I also was embarrassed that we invaded Afghanistan. The United States went in there. They're still there. All these years, what has happened? How many have had to be killed? And I think it shows, us being there so long, what do we really think we're doing? Like testing out weapons and, oh. So I think when I see horror or know of horror, my natural inclination is to wonder, can we go there to bring joy? In the same way that the Doctors Without Borders, I'm sure, think, do we need to go there for medical care? And so I just think it's a natural call. In the same way, when you're on a playground and you're a mother and some child is screaming in pain, it doesn't have to be your child for you to get up and go. It's common human hunger to care for our species if there is hurt. So it was never any trouble getting people to, I guess they would say, risk their life to go into a war zone as a clown. But I never heard the risk my life language. I heard, oh boy, let's go love the people. So that's really, it's a thrill. It's a thrill to love people. For me, it was also a way to balance out my discomfort for all the killing the U.S. did there in dropping bombs, and to say that there are other kinds of gifts we can bring. It was providing, as we've opened up the world to clowning, from clowning in a circus to clowning in hospitals and prisons and nursing homes, it adds something to clown in a war zone. Not just for the people in hospitals, but often in war zones. The medical people are really stressed, and there's a scene in the film Clowning in Kabul that is it's the toughest scene to see, child with third-degree burns, and to see that they're screaming in pain, and that pain is distracted through the art of music and clowning. And I think that's what we clowns are doing. We're trying to offer an idea that whatever is going on in life, that one can still use love and fun to make it easier. Do it to yourself. Having a bad day, be loving, be funny. Stop the war in your own mind.